2023 action. And this time it's Samurai Showdown's turn. I am, of course, Hell Pockets, joined by my illustrious co-host, Aru, man. It's been a minute.
It has, man. Always happy to work with you, bro.
Oh, so, I know you've been working all weekend, man.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's been rough, but we're here. We're out here. We're going to watch some intense Samurai Showdown action. We got the top 24 to the top 8 lined up for you guys in this this wave.
Yeah, this wave. It's a couple of them, right?
Yes, that's right. So first up, we've got, it looks like Taki Tonfa, representing the DMV region, going up against Chicago's own Royal Psycho. Now, these two are mainstays in the Samurai Showdown scene. These guys have been playing since the beginning, and they haven't stopped. And you will see the fruits of their labors. They are here in the winner's side of the top 24.
Oh, yeah, man. Always love to see some good high-level, homegrown Sam Show action. Obviously, everybody's waiting with bated breath for the rollback update. The community is getting absolutely hot and heavy with the action. I know they can't wait to jump back in the pool, and Combo Breaker's been a great reintroduction to this.
Yeah, it's been cool. So when I was playing, there was like a crowd of people around kind of just watching and commenting about how like cool the game is and how they are totally, they're going to jump back in once rollback drops. So hopefully, once rollback drops, those people stay true to their word, and we get some sort of like, a little mini resurgence for the game.
I mean, possibly, right? It had a great first year. I think people were down to keep playing it. It had a lot of top players from other communities come in and make names for themselves in that sphere as well.
Yeah.
Had a great international scene. The first EVO, obviously, tremendous competition.
Yep.
And so I think it's still got wheels,
I think so too, yeah. So, I mean, these guys for sure, they're going to be playing this game till the wheels fall off. So, I'm excited to call the action, man. Taki Tonfa, of course. Let's see, he plays Junpei, if I'm not mistaken, and Royal Psycho, of course, the signature Galford. So you guys are going to be in for a treat.
Oh yeah, man, a lot of moving around and a lot of don't touch that counter.
Yeah, I'm about it.
I started playing again a little while ago.
Yeah.
And and what the weird thing is? Like a lot of the stuff that was new when I kind of slowed down, felt really intuitive when I jumped back in. Like I'm Yashimaru, man. And one of the biggest changes with Yashimaru was that he could chuck the spear after the double jump,
right?
Or even one jump and then double jump after the spear chuck. And I'm like, oh yeah, this feels perfectly normal, stuff like that. So one of the biggest compliments I can give to Sam Show is it's easy to get into and easy to maintain the knowledge that you might have built around there.
Yeah, no doubt. I always tell people it's like the perfect side game because it's not a very high maintenance game. You just lab, your punishes every once in a while, and then you're good to go because there's no fancy combos really that you need to learn.
Right. I've mostly seen the most competent and successful players just make great decisions.
Yeah, consistently. That's what's key, and I think that's great about the game because it's like highly interactive game. The damage isn't quite as high. Well,
it depends.
So there's some things that are really, really, really high damage, right? But like there is a lot of interacting back and forth in a given round, and I think that's really interesting. And I think that's what gives Sam Show kind of the unique charm that it has.
Yeah, entirely, and I think people can see that visually. They look at this, and there's not so many confusing elements to the game, like you would see in maybe some other games like Guilty or even KOF, right, where they say that just looks hard. They see this like, oh, you hit him with the sword and it did a lot of damage. I think any of us can do that.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's totally true too. Because I mean, if you've played any fight, even if you haven't played fighting games, this is a perfect one to just jump in with because it's like so
very fundamentally sound.
Yeah,
too.
It's fundamentally sound, and like again, nothing too difficult to learn. It's just a matter of learning the matchups and getting your hands to do exactly what your brain wants.
Oh baby, dude. At my age, that is always an uphill struggle.
Tell me about it, man. Yo, so it looks like the players are loading into it right now. So
we're ready to go.
Yeah, man.
Dude, it's the first bit of Sam Show I've seen all week because I'm doing mostly KOF and shoot, dude. Like this is. It's like a blast from the past, even though it's been like 2-3 years.
Right? Yeah. No, I mean I actually entered. I made it into this top 24 on loser's side, but obviously I chose to work with you instead. Yes, I chose to be responsible rather than having all this fun over there by myself.
That's definitely the mark of a professional commentator. I think this is the button check right here.
Oh, looks like it. Yeah.
Make sure everything's all right. I think they have the button check at the character select, or is that just KOF? I can't remember.
Yeah, you can do it in the character select. So
okay,
I think Yeah, it seems like the players have something that they need to figure out.
Definitely get that together before you start up.
Yeah. But, I mean, regardless, there's plenty to talk about, right? I mean, like you said, rollback is in the works.
Rollback's in the works. I think a lot of people are excited for that, though.
Yeah.
When it got announced, it had a very positive response to it. They had a test already. People were really hot about getting on there.
Yeah.
So I think it's moving in a very good direction.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious, but you got to look at SNK, right?
Yeah.
SNK in the time span between last Evo and now, they've announced so many things.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Rollback is like one of the big key words in a lot of that stuff. I mean, we got Samurai Showdown getting rollback. We got KOF 13 getting rollback. We've got crossplay coming to KOF 15. It's kind of becoming a big year for multiple SNK games. And Samsho definitely right smack dab in the middle of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's truly incredible to see where things are going with the scene. So I mean, like, I kind of want to go back to the topic of like being able to just pick the game up, because like if you guys are new to Samsho, if you haven't really been playing or paying attention to it, I think like there's a lot of interest. And once rollback hits, I think there will be a lot of new players that you can also like learn and grow alongside. So definitely, if you're looking into it, pick it up. It's been on sale a couple times.
Oh yeah,
and
very regularly.
Yeah, just go into training mode, figure out what character speaks to you, and learn a couple of their combos, and you should be good.
Yeah. Community very welcoming also, man. Like one of the coolest things about when they were running pretty hot was that so many people were able to join in and learn from community figures like Andy OCR, Scrub Side, all the very cool people that just wanted more people playing the game, and just getting them gassed up, basically, right?
I mean, currently a lot of the action from the currently active players is in the Xbox scene, because obviously those guys like to play on Xbox, 120 frames per second, all that. It feels pretty nice. I got to play on it a little bit today in the tournament, and got no complaints.
Oh, awesome!
It's nice. So especially if you guys are listening that have Xboxes, this is definitely a game to consider, because not very many of the fighting games that are currently in like the tournament circuit are on Xbox, right?
That's something that dates all the way back to KOF 13 days, man.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The old arguments.
I remember those days. So I mostly played on Xbox 360 back in the KOF 13 days.
So did I.
So whenever a tournament would run it on PS3, I didn't really know anything about input lag or anything at the time. I just dropped stuff more often.
You're
I couldn't
just like,
DP.
Maybe I really am trash.
Yeah.
I definitely had those moments myself.
Yeah, man. So I was getting gaslit by PS3 into thinking I was terrible. But, not the case. I mean, PS4 certainly a playable option if that's all you got for Samsho. Rollback's coming to everything, so I mean.
It is the standard, man. It's to the point where, well, it's not quite at the point where you don't have to say it, but it feels pretty nice that it's regularly in the conversation for most new fighting games and some of the old ones.
Yeah, agreed. All right, so the players are still checking their buttons. Again, they had to switch the setup before this block started. Yeah,
okay.
because it's on Xbox, right? So they had to switch the setup, and that's why there's a little bit of making sure the buttons are buttons and all that.
Right.
So.
That is something that we had to deal with back then as well, but I think it's worth it. Like I think the community has rallied around it, and they're willing to make the effort to ensure that the experience is optimal.
Yes, for sure. All right, so it seems that the players are ready now.
Nice.
All right, don't mix me again.
I know, right? Okay, yes, we see them dapping. Oh, what in the world was that? All right, whatever.
It's gonna be a good night.
Yes.
Let's do this.
All right. Jubei versus Galford as expected. Taki Tampa, of course, representing the DMV. A lot of Samsho players there still. Probably the most active offline community for Samurai Showdown. Royal Psycho, on the other hand, kind of probably the last man standing in Chicago, all things considered. But you can tell that he's been putting in the work, because this man is he's improved so much over the years.
Yeah, I saw him put in work over at House. That really is what got me excited for like another year of Samurai.
Yeah.
So good. They had a lot of fun playing the game too.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there it is.
Counter, wow. What a chunk.
Do not touch the counter.
Oh wait, is that a
No way. It looks like it's fast enough, but not quite.
Right. Maybe he was trying to. Okay. Hopefully, it seems the players were not affected by.
No, I think that's just us. Possibly.
All right. Yeah, we are getting the confirmation that it's only on our side. So don't worry, guys. The players are not seeing this.
Yeah, I'm missing all the cuts.
Oh wow.
Okay. Royal Cycle apparently mounting a tremendous comeback during some of those blackouts, possibly building some momentum for the second round. It's not over yet.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened, but he made that comeback.
Yeah, impressive though. He almost had one more touch left to go. Nice cross on.
Oh, nice whip punish with that RB. Oh, and the run up throw. Big
Yeah.
Royal Psycho, of course, known for kind of playing like in and out style. You kind of have to play Galfer that way.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it just runs right into another button. Taki's doing a great job controlling his space. Okay, but a big jump. Nice! The run under command grab. That is the Royal Psycho as far as I'm concerned.
That is quite a handy piece of technique to have in your toolkit, man.
No doubt.
Making it dangerous to just overjump. What? I almost thought that was... I know he wasn't in a rage, but the blackout made me think it was
Right, that's what I thought too. I was like, what is happening?
Oh, nice. The bouncing dog.
Oh, and just catches the dodge attempt. I think Taki might have been trying to do like an instant block as he was waking up. But,
might have missed the input on that.
Yeah.
Spot dodge instead.
Yeah, good from Royal Psycho to send the dog right into the immediate. Nice. Catches the run with the plasma blade.
This is looking more like how we might have seen Royal Cycle Master come back towards the end. Seems to be pretty confident in his approach. Oh, no. What happened there? Nice punish.
Yeah, this input for sure. Royal Psycho, of course, has to... looks like he's trying to play a lot more just far out, trying to pester him with those far projectile options which Galford has. Ube, of course, doesn't have as strong of options. He has the fireball, but Galford essentially has two.
Lands on it. Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Oh, watch over. Big one's coming in.
Down C.
I like the way Royal Cycle just not really giving up the position that's beneficial to him. And Taki Tampa right now is a little anxious.
Yeah, for sure.
No! Just a bit outside.
Yeah, but no concern for big damage. That could have been really bad for Royal Psycho. Okay, the rage explosion. Wow, runs into it.
I think he had that block, man. Okay, I like that.
Force the rage explosion. Oh my gosh.
Again,
this is
bro.
so
Like, that was definitely decent.
Okay.
Somebody did.
Yes, Taki got the E-Sen. I'm not sure what happened. It was actually like a samurai movie. You blink and you miss it, right?
They seem to be having some discussion with the producers on their end. I'm hoping that things are not erroring on that side as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it should be fine. Okay, it looks like the stage manager is telling the players to hold the match for a second while we get this thing figured out.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely for the best right now. Although at the same time, kind of get the feeling like somebody might be iced out a little bit by that because...
Hopefully not, yeah, but it's definitely a possibility, like you said.
Hold that mental game strong and think about what you need to do to adjust possibly. But that was a pretty clean first game.
Yeah, it was. From what we saw, right?
from what we saw. Like, it was definitely a lot of great decisions being made.
Yeah.
Royal Cycle, very impressive. And at the same time, Taki Tonfa, very committed to not going out easy.
Yeah.
And found the opportunity that they needed to take that match.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? With so Royal Psycho is doing a really good job zoning out Taki Tonfa, playing that full screen game, and that was a really good adjustment, I thought. But as soon as that Rage Explosion was on the table...
It became a scramble.
Yeah, it became a scramble, and you can't really throw fireballs anymore because E-Sen just goes right through it, all the way through the screen. So that really, it equalized the situation for Taki, and he was able to come out on top of the scramble. So Royal Psycho, I think he's going to have to go back to the drawing board and figure out a game plan for dealing with that Rage Explosion situation.
Most certainly, yeah. But at the same time, I think it'll come down to how much pressure he can exert on Taki Tonfa for the duration of the match. It looked kind of like that it was solid for the most of it, but simple mistakes, maybe even bad interactions, might have thrown off his rhythm just a little bit, so that he felt like he had the panic rage after like getting guard broken, obviously, and that's normal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was a good decision to to Rage Explode there after that. But Yo, I see Royal Psycho's pacing back and forth on the stage.
He was ready. That's what I mean. He was ready to go, and you're like, hold on a second. I'm like, no, I had it.
Yeah, so I guess he's just trying to keep the engine warm, right? So
the worst feeling in the world when you almost figured out the problem with the matchup, and you're just like, hold on, I can't continue yet. What are you doing to me?
Yeah, man. Honestly, if I were them, I would watch the VOD, you know? I would watch the VOD of the last match while this was happening.
I agree. I think at this point, you might have some time for that.
Yeah, agreed. So, I mean, hopefully production's able to get that sorted out in a timely manner for us. We got our best men working on it.
Oh,
Trust
yeah, man.
me.
Top men. All the major players are back here right now at the command center.
Oh, yeah. It's a flurry of activity.
It's been a great weekend so far.
It has,
man.
yeah. It's been a lot of fun.
I've had a lot. It's like Combo Breaker is usually pretty cool for me, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like this weekend's been very fun.
Yeah.
And so many games as usual out here. Glad to see 16 games.
Yeah.
And one weekend on the big stage.
Yeah.
So this is the dream I had like a year or two ago.
I know, right? This almost would have been unthinkable like just 5 years ago, right? 4 years ago even?
Not even, yeah. It was a nice thought, but I was like, realistically, maybe, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But now we've got 2 great games on the horizon, possibly revival.
Let's do this.
True. You know, and then you got the big mystery project.
Oh, true.
Oh, baby.
All right, looks like our players are back into it. See which game plan Royal Psycho opts to go for. Royal Psycho, of course, kind of in the driver's seat in this matchup. Taki has to find a way in through the gauntlet of projectiles that Galfer's able to throw at him. And Royal Psycho, on the other hand, just going to try to play as far away as possible so that he avoids those swords of Jubei's.
It looks like with Jubei lacks in like ability, he definitely makes up with it just raw damage.
Absolutely. Raw damage output, the range on that 5B of his is incredible.
Oh, yeah, and that's that. Did they ever do anything about his
yeah, so it doesn't knock down anymore.
Okay, that's
but
fair.
it's still pretty good.
That was a menace.
Oh, yeah, it certainly was.
JD
Nice, the big jump in. That's what he needed.
and he was enraged too, so he gets an extra hit there.
All right, Psycho on his last legs. I mean, this is almost unmovable at this point. The only thing that can bring him back is if he finds a weapon flip, but his rage is gone now for Royal Psycho. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Committed to that poppy call.
Yeah.
Taki Tapa rolling to the other side.
Yeah, it seems that he was making a hard read on Taki rolling into the other direction with that dog call, but Taki wisely rolling forward, called it out, and was able to punish.
Yeah, no. Be aware of this game. Our calls are very powerful in this game, but the opponent also has a great option.
Yeah. I mean, if you know exactly what the other guy's gonna do, you can really make him pay for it in this game, and that's I think one of the charm points of this game.
Now Royal Psycho is trying to get as aggravated as possible here, forcing Taki Tapa to fireball fight a little bit here. Despite being at the life deficit.
Yeah, honestly, Taki getting that first round is pretty good in this matchup because of the fact that, like I said before, the Rage Explosion neutralizes a lot of the Royal Psycho game plan of trying to stay full screen. So having that first round under your belt gives you a lot of extra confidence.
Right now, the Royal Psycho caught him with the vertical dog.
Alright, Taki playing it patiently, I like it. Trying to hit spot. Has Galford now in the corner. Royal Psycho has to figure out a way to get out of there. Oh, wow.
Looking for the counter.
Yeah, but no dice. Oh, big punish.
Boy, those grab whiffs are brutal.
I know, right? Dude, the grab whiff is like 100 frame recovery in this game. Something ridiculous like that.
That jumped in, unfortunately. Oh.
Okay, 5 seconds left on the clock, but these seconds are longer than real life seconds.
Yeah, you're definitely having to run away for what feels like an eternity. That 0 also counts. It's not over yet.
Nice block on the overhead. That was incredible defense from Royal Psycho. I'm not sure if that even would have been enough to get Taki that round, but either way, that was real good heads-up play from Royal Psycho.
Yeah, you can just sniff it out. Like, what would he do from that range? Definitely not going to stand heavy.
Nice anti-air with that light.
Yeah, right now. He's talking about having a hard time nailing down his golfers, and at the same time having to respect the full screen copy and the fast blade game.
Yeah, I like this though. The fact that Taki is playing so patient, he knows all he needs is one good read. Yeah, this is a really good situation he got. That was a huge read that he made right there, using the DP just from full screen.
Might be sniffing out that Royal Cycle might be coming a little heavy to the game plan, which does leave them some windows to punish.
Oh,
got him in his razor dog as well.
Yeah, the suplex dog.
Taki topping that shit, gets a hip jump guard break.
Forces the Rage Explosion from Royal Psycho, and now you see just playing so far back, waiting out that Rage Explosion bar from Royal Psycho.
Smart man.
Love the way he's just defending himself. Nice. And again, neutralize that threat. Oh my gosh. Big damage. Taki now basically about to win. Royal Psycho really needs to play incredible Samsho to steal those feedback. Oh, and he unfortunately calls the dog at the wrong moment.
And I was going to say, he went right back into the elusive gameplay there. Despite being close to death as well.
Yeah.
Maybe he needed to get a little more aggressive, but at the same time, he was like, I don't want to box with Jubei.
True, yeah. I mean, it's totally understandable. I think Jubei has, better tools up close than Galford does. Galford doesn't really have combos. So I think playing that zoning game, I think that was probably the right decision. Yeah.
It's just not much. It's probably not going to net you a comeback, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's difficult to make comebacks in this game using that style of play because obviously defending is very strong. Most moves are very minus on block in this game, which is a feature of it because you have recoil cancel options, of course. Very interesting mind games that can happen when you're on defense.
Very, very true. Very true. Well, I think Royal Cycle's going to go down to the loser side of this wave, and up next we're going to have Tao versus Healing Vision. Tao also doing well in the KOF15 brackets.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good, but unfortunately did lose in top 24.
Oh, so, no.
Yeah. But, he's still here. He's in top 24 of Sam's show, so he'll be fine. He got burritos from both games, at least.
Man, this guy's about to be good.
Yeah. So Tao, of course, another Galford player against Healing Vision. And now Healing Vision, my sources, shout out to Kellyanne, tell me that Healing Vision is an Amakusa player.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So Amakusa, if you guys are like me and you haven't really played since like season 3 basically came out, he's one of the newer characters and he's really cool. So
the bit I saw when people started playing him competitively, they did look pretty strong.
Yeah.
But I don't know where the game is at right now. I think also the fact that it's been in rotation so long in the community, it also comes down to the player.
Yeah.
As far as that aspect goes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that Amakusa is considered like kind of like mid-tier, if I'm not mistaken, at the moment. I would need a fact check, of course.
Yeah, I need to know. People got to tell me that too.
Yeah, I mean, if like Kelly, I'm sure Kelly's watching.
Shout out to Kelly.
Let us know in the stream chat if I am talking out of my behind. But I mean, Healing Vision, of course, a strong player, representing the Xbox Fighters tag. So you know that they've been grinding the game with like all the active players.
Ooh.
So they know what they're doing.
All right, yeah, I'm looking at further down the line, the rest of the lineup, and I'm like, I honestly just can't wait to see some of these names get down in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tao, on the other hand, another DMV player. Like I said, a lot of these guys are the kind of like the last bastion of like offline play for this game. Tao, another Galford player, he plays slightly differently from Royal Psycho. Normally, I say that Tao plays more lame than Royal Psycho, but Royal Psycho was kind of forced to play super lame last match,
last
right?
game, yeah.
But yeah, we're probably going to see more of like the similar type of gameplay, especially against Amakusa, who's actually, I don't know, because Amakusa might be a bit more comfortable at range than Galford. I suppose we'll see.
And there we are, you're checking the buttons as well.
All right, yes. Yeah, this is my first time seeing Healing Vision, so it's nice that a lot of these players came out to support the game now that it's here at Combo Breaker. A lot of people registered for this tournament.
Yeah, I was really delighted to see the numbers for, pretty much all of the games.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I want to say it was over 100 players for Sam Show, which is,
awesome.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'll just double check that, though, because I don't want to just, like, give bad information, you know? That ain't me.
Yeah, check out the start GG, baby.
Yeah, I got it open here on my phone. Let me just look it up for you guys. But okay, looks like the players are about to play actually, so I'll get back to that later.
They most certainly should be ready. With
So-
all the button checks out of the way, hopefully no more hiccups.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean that it looks like we cleaned it up honestly. So.
天草四郎時貞いざ尋常に一本目勝負
Anyway, has that big fireball there. Oh, yeah,
The wall jump.
jumping off the screen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, tried to whip punish that, but no dice. Yeah, he's got a strange moveset. Nice air-to-air. Great challenge from Tao.
Whoa.
With the slaps.
These are all very classic moves, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Characters been doing it forever.
Forever, absolutely. Nice.
Dog slam, okay.
Good stuff. Oh, wait, that's going to catch him. Yeah.
Oh,
That was beautiful.
The shockwave.
Yeah, one of the things about Amakusa, he's a zoner character, kind of like Dalsum. He's got a very floaty jump and long, like, disjointed limbs. Nice, the cross under sweep catches. Wow, great answer from Healing Vision. Wakes up with the throw to neutralize the copy situation.
He's got a lot of work to do here.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
okay.
That move is sick, dude. I've always loved it.
It's so awkward, but that was the perfect use of it. Oh, and lands on the dog toss from Tao. Tao taking the first round, but that was a pretty interesting one. It's cool seeing a player of Healing Vision's level playing Amakusa.
It's really, I guess, the first real outing I've seen of
Right?
drop, so.
Yeah, it's pretty rare for guys like us, right?
Oh,
Nice. Catches him with the low.
like trying to bait him.
Oh, another one.
There's another one.
Wait,
He got around it this time.
He was too early. He was just simply too godlike.
No, the incredible here is that Healing Vision, I don't know if they knew it was going to whip, but they immediately went to work.
Yeah, that was like really great awareness. Normally people are going to be like, oh, I'm just going to block when I land, you know, because like they're scared.
Right.
Healing Vision knew. Nice.
Oh, man. Healing Vision, complete control here.
Oh, and the overhead.
Monk.
Yeah, good stuff. Healing Vision controlling the faces very well that round. And Tao, I think he's going to have to make an adjustment here.
Oh, yeah. Had a great first round there, but seems like Healing Vision made a big adjustment. And obviously, calling out the anti-air left slip technique had a big thing to do with that.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Oh, okay. That was really good. He knew that Tao was going to try to jump forward. He was ready for it. Nice. And catches him with the overhead again. At that perfect spacing. You don't want to be at that space. Again, you look at that. That's such a bad space to be against Amakusa. That's his sweet spot.
Orbits. Oh, I don't know.
I don't think, yeah.
Right now, Tao possibly running out of ideas on how to circumvent this minefield that is dominance and neutral.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like he should be playing a little bit more aggressive, but Healing Vision thinking it's so difficult for him. Nice. All right, I feel like he should go in, but again, sets up to set it up. Okay. Great defense from Healing Vision.
I don't know what the option is here. They can play honest air-to-airs, obviously, but you got to be careful with those jumps.
Oh my goodness, the fade. I don't know what to call that move. It's a CP motion, but that was a beautiful usage of it. Healing Vision, baiting out the air-to-air attempt and punishing it. So good. Really a treat to watch this character being played at a high level, honestly.
And I know that there's been so many characters added to the game over the years, but a lot of the Year 1 characters still very popular. So really cool.
Nice air-to-air. Tao using that. Nice. Yeah, cross himself. Oh, and a beautiful, beautiful combo. That's one of the few combos that Shaumburg actually has, and it's sort of difficult to do because you have to get the deep jump in. Okay.
Caught it on the recoil there.
Yeah, tried to whiff punish, but ended up trading. Doesn't matter, Tao taking the first round, but again, Healing Vision was able to get the following 2 rounds last game. Let's see if that same thing happens this time.
Oh, trying to heavy that.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it, but could have got whipped.
Wow, and manages to punish the whiff slaps. A great, beautiful air-to-air.
Now running away with this one right now.
Tao is so ready. He's got those fundamentals, man. He's ready for you to try to jump.
All right, Healing Vision out of this. Yes, 3 successful interactions.
Oh, and I like that backdash. Got him out of that Amakusa sweet spot range. Try to punish again. It's so difficult to punish that. It's just ground on it.
I don't know the numbers behind it, obviously.
Yeah, neither do I.
Visually, it definitely looks like.
Ooh. Oh, and the trade, though. Healing Vision has very little life left, but this is a bad situation. Oh, no, that was punished.
Heavy commit, right?
Yeah, that was a very heavy committal from Healing Vision. I think he expected that knee to hit, and he was trying to combo off of it, but again, I mean, no dice. Tao was staying patient that entire time. Not a bad option, though. I think most lesser players, such as myself, I think, would have tried to swing there. So,
like after blocking the knee?
Yeah, before blocking the knee, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
いざ尋常に1本目勝負
One more chance for both of these guys to take on the gold.
Nice. Oh, yo, that was the Royal Psyche. He just ran under. Oh, my goodness. He got those still.
That hurts.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, managed to catch Healing Vision. Oh, and went for it again. Wait, I think he's going to jump over. Yes.
Yeah, wow. Tao going straight to work in game 3.
Yeah, this is looking real bad all of a sudden for Healing Vision. That round, I mean, he's really got to stop the bleeding. I'm looking at the player cam. He's like shaking his head a little bit. I don't know.
Might have got a little antsy there. He got hit by that.
Oh my god. And Tao successfully punishes it now. I think we're seeing him finally starting to adjust to this Amakusa play. Oh, and this is going to be a big punish.
No.
A lot of space to work with now, Tao. Okay, stop blocking, gets hit by the slap.
Good momentum coming up. Tao obviously. Wow.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Going to be there.
I've noticed the Healing Vision not going to the air as much this round.
Healing Vision trying to sit on that life lead, I feel like. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, good block on the poppy throw. Poppy in play again, though, so it has to watch out. Oh my goodness! That was really aggressive, but Tao obviously was not looking or expecting for it.
I mean, I guess there's something to the fact that. Wow.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, you had to do that.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Beautiful play.
So at the same time, he's running the rage meter now, and not that I think Healing Vision is living and dying by it, but at the same time, that's a powerful resource out of his hands now.
Absolutely.
And he's still in a life deficit.
Yeah, no, this is not a great situation for him. Oh, okay, big chance here. All right, has a knockdown. Opts to disengage, try to reestablish that zoning.
Still doable, obviously. But you gotta believe that Tao's showing like $1 million having only spent an SSM to get Healing Vision and get rid of it.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, okay. Uncharacteristically does not air-to-air that. Tao maybe focusing on... Oh my goodness, big jump, and this is going to be a kid. Wow, one bad fireball is all it takes. That was 50% health, Hell Pockets. That's crazy.
He thought I had another move left in me, man.
My goodness. All right, so Tao taking it 2-1 over Healing Vision. Looks like, okay, you see Royal Psycho mugging Tao, it looks like.
Look at him and say, hey, man, I respect the work, but at the same time, what are you trying to say about me?
Yeah, right? I mean, since they're both Galford players, Royal Psycho's just trying to, like, gas him up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the kind of stuff I love to see.
Yeah, man. So up next, we're actually going to have one that I'm kind of looking forward to. It's going to be Andy OCR representing Southern California going up against Scrub Cybot, who is, I believe, from Vancouver, Western Canada.
I'm not sure, but both of these guys very familiar names in the Samurai Showdown community. Andy, one of the first big players in the Sam Show competitive scene year one, having a great showing pretty much all year around at various tournaments, and I think a pretty crazy good Jubei.
Yeah, no, the guy, he's an incredible player. So he was playing Jubei, during his incredible tournament run, right, like you mentioned. But he, unlike us washed up fellas, right? He actually adapted to the new patch, and I believe he's playing Baiken now.
No way!
Yeah.
Oh, no!
So Baiken, we're gonna probably see a Baiken mirror now. I feel like this is the future of Samsho if this patch is like the final patch of the game, right? Because Baiken is such a good character.
It's a different kind of game when she's playing.
I agree. I played Scrub Cybot in the tournament earlier. He's the one that beat me actually.
Okay.
It was not close. He just out neutraled me. It was like I felt like I couldn't do anything. And I don't. A lot of that is my inexperience and his
wealth of experience.
Wealth of experience, yeah. But also, I feel like the character herself is also kind of suffocating in a lot of matchups.
Well, she has a lot in her toolkit that is pretty unique just to her.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got so one of the most egregious things about her is her down B, right? It's a poke. She like kind of like throws her mace at you, right? It's you're gonna see it a lot in this matchup. It's very, very, very good button in this type of game. Her overhead, her universal overhead, a very, very strong option, of course. It goes so far, further than Jubei's even. It's basically, if you're standing at like that poking range of hers, you are probably going to lose because her buttons are so good. Her down C, an incredible button. You can't deflect it because I believe it's a low, and it's difficult to punish too if she spaces it correctly. She's got combos because she's a Guilty Gear character.
Yes.
She's got the Tatami Gaish to control space and keep you out. She's got all sorts of stuff. You guys are going to see everything on full display. Both these players are incredible. Andy OCR, I think, arguably one of the strongest players of the prior generation, right? Before COVID happened. Look, Scrub Cybot, I believe, has a strong case for being the top player at the moment.
I'm not sure how much these guys met in offline action.
They did not meet very much before COVID because, I mean, Andy basically stops playing, Scrub Cybot keeps playing, and that's when he, like, his meteoric rise. He was always a good player, mind you, but, like, he like, really, really came up after Andy kind of stopped playing as much. So, yeah. This is going to be really interesting, kind of like a battle of the generations.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. Andy also having a great time in the 15 brackets in the winner side of top 8. So quite possibly could be in top 8 winners on 2 games this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the way he's been playing KOS, you can tell the man's got his fundamentals, his neutral, and we've been talking about how that's all you need to play this game. And we're going to see if, you know, he's able to prove us correct.
See if the old man still got it.
Yeah, right?
All right, I think that button check is finished, and now it's time to get down to Oh, no,
Interesting. Okay, so I guess he doesn't want to do the mirror against a Scrub, who's probably much more practiced in the mirror than he is.
I would think so, considering just the amount of time that he spent while Andy was focusing on other games.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, you guys know what to expect with Jubei. You guys saw Taki already playing him, and you're going to see a similar type of gameplay. But I'm not sure how the matchup against Baiken is going to change how Andy approaches the matchup.
Okay, Andy, with first blood, still not anything significant going on there. That's totally fine.
One of the things I always used to talk about with Andy back in the day is that he had some of the best flex
yes, he did.
in the community, I think.
He just had the mind for that, knowing exactly when his opponent would go for the punishes.
Yeah, but I mean, your option, Baiken is probably not going to be poking as much. Oh, wow, great block up overhead. Again, that's another thing that Baiken has. Like, why not? Anyways, big punish. Andy looking really good right now. Nice. And finds him with the fireball.
Andy really not having lost the last time he played the game. Wow.
Ooh, big punish.
Whoa.
Scrub Cybot doing them Guilty Gear.
That's definitely combos.
Yeah, actual combos. Alright, Scrub Cybot in his, yes, you see that down B? There's not much you can do about that, honestly.
Yeah, this guy has crazy range on it. Oh, yeah, baby.
Andy now figuring that out, playing around it. Okay.
Runs in, man.
I like it. He's playing at such a fast pace. I don't think Scrub is really expecting it out of Andy. Nice! Oh my goodness! Baited the jump and punished it.
All right, one more touch is going to give it to Andy here, but still at the same time, Scrub Cybot running out of range.
Nice punish on that. Recoil. Oh, and a great throw.
Had to do it.
Yeah.
Put her up around.
Andy showing good discipline, not rage exploding back. Scrub now has to play this final round with no rage explosion, rage meter. Nice 6A. She's got that upper body invincibility on her forward A.
Man, they really gave her everything.
Yeah, right? Nice punish though on that misspaced overhead. Nice 6A again though from Scrub. Very good. Oh, nice! Big read on that. No dice for Scrub Cybot.
Now Scrub Cybot has to take every guard break situation now because he does not have the rage meter.
Honestly, I feel like if Andy were to win this, I would consider it an upset because Scrub has been so dominant, winning basically every tournament ever since the COVID era has quote-unquote ended, right? And Andy, wow, taking the first game pretty convincingly and pretty dominant in a dominant fashion, I would say.
Yeah, Andy steps in after like 2 years of being gone and just like saying, "Where's my throne at?
Right?
What'd you do to my room?"
He said, "Yo, I won ECT." I forget how he did it, Frosty, but
the first year?
yeah, the first year.
I think he might have at least got grand finals for that.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyways, the guy was so good back in the day, and he's proving that he's still got it.
Yeah, well, there was also just like a lot of really good fighting game players that were attending those tournaments for Samurai Showdown too. So
Absolutely, yeah.
you get to be in the middle of them. All right, Scrub Cybot with another chance to possibly turn this around, get a breadstick on the board.
Yeah,
Andy looks super calm.
Yeah, he looks so calm. Scrub looks like he's contemplating, but he kind of always looks like that. You know?
1本目勝負
Using Jubei very frantic.
Yeah,
approach.
dude, the way he plays, he's always been kind of like very tricky and keeps you off balance.
Definitely makes you feel like he's coming in for a moment.
Exactly, yeah. But that was a great throw from Scrub Cybot, taking the lead. Let's see how he plays. Oh! Tried to
call out.
Yeah, tried to jump away, expecting a throw, but again, a call out from Andy, kind of a step ahead on that one.
A little bit of damage there. One more of those will actually get rid of this round.
Yeah. You gotta,
whoa, really?
Almost. You gotta remember now, Andy's been thrown 2 times in this one round. He's gonna be thinking about it. Scrub also, I'm sure he knows that. Nice. The run up low from Scrub, taking it. Looking a lot better this time around.
All right, both these guys, no eagerness to get up close and personal.
Nice. Punishing the 6-6C a little bit too close.
Yeah, Scrub Cybot, whatever his adjustment was. Yeah, now he's calling out the big reads.
Nice whiff punish. That was beautifully done by Scrub Cybot. I think the way Andy's been approaching this matchup by kind of like, oh wow, what? Okay.
I think he just didn't get whatever button he was trying to utilize at the time. The guards have counteracted.
Seems like it, yeah. I was gonna say he likes to run forward and just mix up the buttons that he presses to keep you guessing when you're on the defense. But Scrub Cybot doing really well.
This might just be there it is, yeah.
He basically gave up that round. The way he played that.
Scrub Cybot was not giving him the looks that he wanted from that, so he decided to take matters in his own hands. Possibly right back into the rematch. Okay.
Alright, let's see what adjustment Andy makes here.
Run under.
Oh, just lets that jump go unprotected. Alright, you see now Andy, he's playing a lot less aggressively. Running up a lot less, I think, and he's opting to stay out of that 2D range as much as he can.
And I think that is because Scrub Cybot was willing to show him things like, I'll grab you defensively.
Right, exactly.
Oh, that extra back dash could have been the punish instead.
Yeah, but you see Scrub. Oh, okay. Andy throw, and now Andy has the lead, has the corner. Let's see what he does with it.
No rolling out.
Nice 6A. You can't just re-jump like that on Scrub Cybot. Always be ready.
It is very powerful for that, yeah, I can tell. Oh, baby!
Opting to save the SSM. I'm not sure. Maybe Biking can't reach with it. Oh, wow. Scrub now putting on the pressure, playing so quickly. Andy looking like he's folding. Has to look out for the instant overhead. That's why he was getting hit by those lows. Blocks the very well spaced slide.
Oh my
gosh.
God.
Yo, he's playing so well out of the corner. 9 seconds remain. Anything can happen.
Might be able to chip him into tie game.
Oh! So you saw he did like a small run forward. Scrub Saibot saw the startup of it and then expected a grab, tried to do the dodge, but Andy baiting it, stopped the dash, and then just poked her.
Tremendous play from Andy right now. But Scrub Saibot coming back with a vengeance here in game 2, so round 2.
Nice whip punish. Again, okay, he loves to do that. That recoil cancel into the claw.
Yeah, it looks like he got a lot of advantage to her.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This Scrub Saibot does not seem phased at all by the last round. Oh! He basically that run-up grab was basically a desperation attempt, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got much from off it. At least maybe got some momentum.
He just wanted the next round, I think, because the rage bar had filled up.
Yeah, she wasn't even on the ground yet.
Andy now has at a disadvantage. Okay, finds a hit. Nice call out on the neutral jump. Oh, and that force to use it. You're playing so fast right now, Hellpock. It's so hard to call it.
Yeah, I just wanted this reaction to it.
Right?
And Andy, with all that rage mineral left over, ticking down slowly. He might find a hit somewhere. She had the rage as well.
Kind of like a panic rage burst, honestly. I don't know that he necessarily needed to do that.
He maybe just wanted Andy off of him for a second.
Yeah. Andy, though, defending himself very well. Oh my gosh, that was so dangerous.
Yeah, careful with that fireball. That was a true string. Okay, that's going to do it.
So bad for him. That weapon slip is going to hurt because he needs to pick up that weapon for a chance to win.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Picks up the weapon up to the air.
That was so good. He's got such great reads on when you're going to jump in front of him. Oh my gosh, blocks the... Oh no!
Is that enough? Yes, it is!
What a scramble! Wow, I can't believe that happened. Andy OCR, I want to call that an upset, but of course the guy is so good, it's hard to call a win from him
the champ
upset,
never left, Aru.
You're right. That's crazy. Wow, I was so expecting... Andy, if you watch this, don't take this personally, but I was expecting Scrub Saibot to win. I'm not going to lie. I think most people were expecting that, you know? So good stuff, Andy. Proving us all wrong and proving that he still got it.
Very impressive play from both players, but Andy still got it, as you said. And it wasn't even a domination, obviously. It was a very close game.
No, it was very close,
It really could have went either direction. After the weapon flip technique, I really thought it was over. I was like, what is he going to do here? Gets the air-to-air in the corner, which gives him enough time to pick up the weapons, and then the momentum immediately shifted back in Andy's favor.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about Andy, his reads are so good. He knows how you want to move, how you want to maneuver the screen, and he's always there, just in time to mess you up for it.
Yes.
And make it hurt. And that skill really came into play in that set against Scrub Saibot, and it likely will again. Personally, I think that's going to be the grand finals. That set.
That could happen again.
Yeah,
I could see that happening.
Yeah, because just the way that these guys have been playing, it feels like nobody else is like. I mean, we'll see. I mean, these guys, all these players they're so good, right?
Yeah.
So you can't count anyone out, but I want to see a run back of those two because that was such a good set.
That was
right?
the best match we've seen all night so far.
Man.
So I do think that's a shoe-in for grand finals, quite possibly. But there's still a lot of bodies to get through here.
Yes, sir. Okay, so coming all the way from Mexico is Maki. Glad that he was able to get his travel documents, in time. There was a bit of a question mark next to his name for a while, but it's good to see him. Such a strong player. Another Jubei player.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right. Ghost, on the other hand, an Ukyo loyalist since the beginning.
That's not a bad character to pick. I know they were pretty heavy-handed with that character later on in the game, but I think everybody agrees that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, he still has some of the best. Standing B from Ukyo, one of the best pokes. The way I see it in the game, still leads into pretty good damage. You can confirm it if you're quick. He's still got Tsubame Gaish, which is one of the best anti-airs, and obviously a mix-up tool as well, right?
Yeah.
He's still got a slide. The slide is obviously a shadow of itself, but it's an option. And he's got good meaty options as well on your wake up. He's one of the few characters that can make himself plus and force you to respect him as you wake up.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Maki, of course, you guys know Jubei. I don't need to explain Jubei to you guys.
Yeah, we've been seeing it all night.
Yeah.
Jubei's just straight up strong. We've only seen one counter. That's usually the scariest thing about the character.
Yeah, I mean, it does so much damage, but the thing about the counter is that it's so difficult to time it properly. I don't know, it feels active for very, very short amount of time when I messed around with it. So you have to be kind of autopiloting a lot to have it land against you.
So almost flow charting into the counter because you need your opponent to press a button at that specific time.
Exactly, yeah.
I dig it.
All right, so I'm not sure if the players are just going to go right into it, if they're going to do the button check thing. Hopefully they don't, because...
There you go. I feel you on that, bro.
Yeah, right? Nice, the run-up throw immediately to Ghost. Ghost, of course, representing New York, one of my locals. He's been playing, again, he's been grinding the game so much. One of the few remaining players to be doing so still in New York, and the fruits of flavor really... Oh my goodness, great punish on the throw test.
Oh, that's a big opportunity there.
Not much of a punish, though. Unfortunate.
Maki had a big life deficit already. The round has only just started. Ghost right now.
Oh, what a chase down.
Ghost is a little committed to that maneuver
backdash
series there.
See these guys trying to do their best to stay out of the corner. That little exchange that happened on the wake up. Nice. That 5B checking. Okay, no anti-air, but it gets him out of the air anyway.
Yeah, no, that was interesting. I guess he was just smart enough for it to land on him.
Right. Ghost. I like the way he's playing. He's playing lame, forcing Maki to leave his comfort zone, forcing Jubei to come to him, and that's not necessarily where he shines the most. Unless you're Andy OTR, I guess. Oh, weapon slash!
And that's not... Well, he can knock down immediately. Okay, but what are you going to do with it?
Nice. Gets the knock. Again, yeah, he tried to keep him in the corner there, but that roll got him out. And now, you see Ghost, he's flashing red. That means that if he blocks a heavy attack from Maki, he'll get guard broken, but manages to ward off that situation.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't think he has enough time.
Yeah, that time is always a factor, especially in a game like this. It goes by slow, but right when you need it to last long, it's almost over.
Of course, yeah. The way Ghost has been playing, I like it. He's forcing Maki to approach, and that's the reason why we saw that timeout. Playing, using all his resources to his advantage.
Ouch.
Nice block, nice could have been a better punish, but no, not bad.
Great solid play for Maki right now.
Yeah,
great positioning.
Playing basically textbook Jubei play. Nice, I believe that's a punish. Does a lot of damage too. That was a heavy Tsubame.
You know, it's funny. I need to get you why Tsubame punish these days.
Right? We're spoiled. All right,
Maki taking that round too.
Yeah. Maki traveled a long way for this. He's not going to make it easy for Ghost.
Oh, running heavy.
Nice. Run up, throw, catches Ghost. Maki has the advantage. Let's see how he plays. Oh, wow. He just stood there. He knew Ghost was going to roll into him.
He did it again?
Yeah, he did it again, but this time opting to use it. What?
Oh, he wanted to run under, I can guarantee that.
Ghost is kind of flailing right now, and you can kind of see it in this play.
All right, so Maki ain't going to jump for sure. Yeah, I don't know what.
Okay.
I don't know what Ghost does here to really make good on that rage burst here. Other than that, okay, it's a big opportunity here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with him using the rage explosions on that specific grab attempt. I don't know.
Yeah, man,
nice.
like he didn't really net anything from that.
Yeah, Maki taking the first game. Honestly, I feel like Ghost, he let a few things went poorly for him at the beginning of that last round, and it felt like he kind of got tilted a bit. So I feel like he needs to calm down a bit.
On the other side, obviously, if you rage burst, your opponent immediately ceases several actions that they might have been taking for granted previously. So maybe he just wanted to ground Maki for a little bit.
Yeah, some like breathing room, yeah.
That reflect is still in effect.
Big punish on the recoil. Maki, of course, is going to have to remember that. Okay. Oh. Nice punish on the whiff grab attempt.
He gets that from so far away, man.
Right? That is definitely Jubei's strength.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to one-hit confirm, as you saw from that.
Right. It almost has to be guard break, then that, and then.
Yeah. Or if you like, or in the punish situation, those types of things.
There goes right now, not in a hurry to engage.
Yeah, I like the way that both these guys are playing. They're just kind of playing textbook, I feel.
This is pretty much how I remember Ukyo being played.
I like that Ghost isn't gambling too hard on like Tsubame mix-ups, right?
Yeah, because Maki's showing him some pretty stalwart.
Oh my goodness! And right as we say that, I like that though because Maki has been letting Ghost roll into him and just kind of like trying to play around. Oh wow, great air to air, but you know, got punished for it.
You were saying he rolled into him and then he would get thrown at him.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he possibly read that throw attempt on his wake up and was like, okay, you can't throw me if I'm in the air.
Exactly. Thank you for finishing that thought.
Nice. Oh, where are you going?
I like Ghost is starting to let the Tsubames loose. He's feeling real, you know, froggy with it.
Yeah, Maki looking kind of pressured there. He woke up and rage bursted. And honestly, if he didn't, he probably would have ate another Tsubame.
Oh wow, but managed to find the run-up throw. Ghost is opting not. Oh yeah, he's a roundup, so he wouldn't use the rage explosion.
Yeah, he wouldn't need to right now.
Yeah.
But at this point, he's pretty much having a great third down.
Oh no, too far.
It's over. What are you doing?
Wait a minute. Oh, now, wait, that should have been.
Why? Uh-oh, this is definitely no
really
man's
bad.
land.
This is really bad. That was a terrible rage explosion from Ghost. Oh, okay. It does not matter. Crisis averted. Ghost seals the deal with that E-Sen, and wow, that you see, he shook his head. He was like, he knows
like,
too.
What am I doing?
He knows too. Yeah. No, I'm not just picking on Ghost. You know, he knows too.
No, you're being fine. You're being fair and balanced. Much like Yashimaru played.
Honestly, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Oh, trying to check that wake up off.
Oh no.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, nice. I like that option.
That's perfect.
I think that should be enough to go.
Yeah. Because he definitely has one of the higher damaging essences, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I would believe it. Oh, not quite.
Okay. Not quite Yasha status. Uh-oh. Not deterred by the FSM. Still has all the resources available and full rage.
Has to be careful, though. Ghost just looking for him to advance willy-nilly so that he can run into, like, 5B, 5A, or 2A.
It's only going to take one more.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, Ghost, I like the way that he used the backdash to disengage. Maki did not expect that and went for the throw. I know
it's funny because Maki, Ghost has been showing him he backdashes against almost everything the entire match.
Yeah, I noticed Maki's a lot less scared to go for the throw. Actually, Maki goes for a lot more throws, I feel like, than most of the players that we've seen so far.
Yeah, it has
Yeah, for the most part. But, like, again, like, throws, if you whiff one, they hurt so bad. Nice. Chases the roll forwards. Nice, chasing a backdash. Ghost looking real good now. Oh! Great punish on that. I believe it's a punish at least. Maki tying it up, and now it's down to match point for both players.
Yep, and Ghost without the SSM, so if Maki shows him a easily punished special, he's not going to get nearly as much damage out of it, so I think he can get kind of loose with it here.
Oh, nice whiff punish with that running C. I like the spacing that Ghost is opting to maintain.
And you see Ghost saying, I'm holding on to the life lead. Oh, I was holding on to the life lead.
Beautiful. Wow, and made the 2C whip and punished with that 5B, but didn't believe enough to cancel. Maybe he was too far, honestly. I don't know.
You think he would just go for the fireball after that?
Yeah, might as well, right?
Once again, Maki.
Oh, big whiff, but no punish.
Yeah, Maki was giving up a lot of opportunities for damage here.
Still looking good, though.
Still looking great. But
Oh,
what?
That was.
He did not even have to do that, I don't think.
He did not, no. Because Maki had missed the punish.
Uh-oh, he's going to raise? No. Yeah.
He is, okay. Oh, wow, he just runs up and does it. Wow, and that's it. Yeah, that is it. Heartbreaker for Ghost, one of my locals, of course. I feel bad for him, but Maki proved to be the better player in this set.
No, great match all around them. And the first set of matches have been pretty good. I think we got a little bit of everything. Good Galford, good Jubes, obviously, and just overall solid play. And a lot of guys who know how to play from behind.
Yeah.
And I think that's really interesting.
So let's take a look at the bracket now. So we've got Tao versus Taki Tonfa. That became Tao versus Taki Tonfa. That's in the top 8. Maki versus Andy OCR is going to be another top 8 match. We still got some losers action to call for you
Yeah, we
guys.
got to fill out that bottom section still.
But that's what you can expect in the top 8 from the winner's side, which is going to be after this, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think we're going to be going to that at any moment now.
Yeah.
But first, we got a commercial break coming to you live, so don't go anywhere. More Sam Show.
Samurai Showdown Top 24. Amaru joining me is Hell Pockets, of course. So we left off having just finished all the winners, qualifiers into top 8.
Yeah, it has been pretty steady going, I would say. A lot of good matches, a lot of good action. If you hadn't played or watched this game in a long time, this has been a great reintroduction, I believe.
I agree.
And now we're on to the loser side, which I would expect going to be even more fierce because now people are fighting for their lives.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like you said, this is all losers bracket action, and on the camera, you guys can see we've got Royal Psycho. You guys saw him before, the Galford player, going up against one of my favorite people. This is Clorox_PR, aka Cow. He is Puerto Rican. He traveled a long way to be here and play Samurai Showdown. This is his, I believe, the main game that he plays. He plays Darley Dagger, and boy, howdy.
Yeah, so that's what he was in KOF also.
He was.
And I think Rome made the joke that I don't think he plays Darley in KOF.
No.
And I'm like, he should. No, he could have some fun. But
No.
I'm excited to see his Darley. Seeing him so close to making top 8 losers, got to be impressive.
Yeah, no, he's a strong fighting game player overall, and the way that he plays Darley is, some would say, a little unorthodox. You'll see.
I play Gibby, man. That's a tall order.
Okay, maybe you are used to it then, because he likes to go for the surf mix-ups a lot.
Okay, no, that's not Gibby status.
Okay. Oh,
Ooh.
Nice call out from Royal Psycho, catching the neutral jump.
Royal Psycho might be a little too active for him to just be neutral jumping like that with no real payoff.
Right, exactly.
Ooh, where are you going?
That's almost a checkmate situation. Like, you have to avoid the grab and the dog at the same time. No,
Which
no
one
way.
do you want, right?
Right. But he picked the less damaging poison, so that was a good decision.
Oh, most certainly. They got big neutral jump heavy. Again, looking for any kind of frame advantage here.
Yeah, this. So we always joke about like how his jump Cs. He likes to do jump C a lot. That is kind of the way he plays Darley. And also, of course, the surf mix-ups. Big jump in, and that is such big damage. That's almost going to be enough.
Yeah, and he's losing the weapon. Also, he's just going to harass him in the corner here, looking for the pumping of not really a teabag. He was actually going high-low, and Royal Psycho unable to find a window to pick up the sword.
Yeah, it all turned around so quickly. Just that one jump in was all Clorox. Oh my God! He wasn't ready to combo off of
Okay,
that.
now I see what he's playing at here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he is all about placing those jump Cs in the perfect positions, and so far he's been doing a great job.
So now that the golfer can't run under and go for the running glide because he's going to get crossed up by the big jump heavy. So now I think, Royal Psycho looking like he's retreating back to the zoning method.
Funny story though, I was supposed to play Clorox in top 24.
Really?
Yeah, I qualified. Oh wow, okay, fine, almost gets the combo, but
I would have held it down.
I can't do that to you. Come on. Also, I mean, he thanked me for DQing out. He was like,
Wow.
"Oh, thank you, Aru, thank you." I was like, "You probably would have beat me anyway."
Aru's
But
kind of nice. I don't want that stress in my life.
yeah, I guess he didn't want the smoke, so can't blame him. You
You
know,
got top 8 at Texas Showdown.
that's true. Oh wow, and great whip punish on the running overhead.
Oh,
great
here
punish.
we go. And that's what you're talking about, the big surfboard. Here we go. What's up next?
Flashing red though, has to watch out for the guard crush, but Royal Psycho not even going to try to go. Oh, he did go
Yo!
for it.
He was stuck.
Yeah. And I agree with not rage exploding there. You can rage explode to get out of that situation, but he had a round to give, so you don't want to play that last round with no rage bar.
Oh, man, perfect decision to jump in with the heavy. Oh, okay, yeah.
He had to there. There's way too much damage.
And the last time it happened, he didn't even have the window to pick up the sword. That was deadly, or most likely curtains.
Right. That is such a big win for Clorox, though.
And
Oh,
gets it
another big
again
jump.
anyway.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And Royal Psycho right now committing to some pretty heavy movement options that leave him open, unable to block.
You know what? I really love the way Clorox is playing, though, because he's not going aggressive. He's just sitting there. Normally, he's so active. He's trying to get in, trying to get you to block or get hit by jump Cs. But now he's just standing his ground, forcing. Oh, my God.
There
Look
it
at
is
that.
again. He can't run under her. That's twice the second time it happened.
All right, has to make something happen here. It's so difficult, though. I mean, Royal Psycho, if he makes his comeback, he is a legend.
Wow, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I guess he didn't want to deal with whatever mix-up that Royal Psycho was able to set up there.
All right, well, still not that big of a deal. He's got a tremendous life lead, about to bust this guard.
Yeah. But again, Clorox not overextending, and he's playing with 25 seconds left on the clock. This is a difficult comeback to make without a lot of time. You need to make a lot of.
I really appreciate how he's committed to the sky game as well, because that's not giving Royal Cycle any opportunities to weapon flip on the ground. It's all going to be jumping heavy.
Yep, 14 seconds remain. Clorox still working on a pretty sizable lead. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
That's how it starts. That's how it starts.
Can you block?
Oh, block the low. Beautiful. Great defense.
They got it!
Nice.
Not significant, though.
5 seconds, 4 seconds.
Yeah, you're not coming back with that kind of game plan. Oh,
he needs this. He needs this so bad.
He doesn't do the damage that can do this. He can't cover it.
And that was a great jump back from Clorox. That was amazing. Well played. Royal Psycho actually jumped up out of his seat there.
He said he was so close, and then the game lost on him. Did he throw?
I don't know.
Psyching himself up, man. Clorox looks a little.
I mean, he played a very stressful game there. I mean, he had to defend himself basically for 30 straight seconds, and he managed to do it. That is difficult to do, especially against a character like Galford, who's able to run mix-ups on you that he sets up with the help of the dog.
My man is slapping his leg like he's got to get the feeling back in that SOB. You know, he was like, "Damn, dude, I fell asleep on me."
Ooh, big punish.
I liked when Clorox had already gotten him to spin the rage meter, and he was already doing a lot of air options anyway, but that was taking away one of the biggest comeback opportunities that Royal Cycle would have had available, which is the read on the deflect. And that's really what slowed down that attempt or any chances of Royal Cycle getting that round back.
Yeah, exactly, you're right.
A lot of people just think like, well, I get the life lead, let me just stick something out. Someone's looking for a deflect or a weapon flip if he does a heavy.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
That's the patented cow surf.
Cow surf?
Yeah, his alt is cow, or like cow.
Right.
Or whatever.
That's a cool name. All right, Clorox at the life deficit here, but not really changing the game plan here. But at the same time, Royal Psycho running back and forth here. Might have to be careful.
Oh, great block on the low. Clorox now on not very much health. 8 seconds left to make this comeback. It is certainly possible. All it needs is one good jump C.
Yo, what a read.
Great read, yeah. I mean, Royal Psycho knew that Clorox wanted to favor the air approach. Yeah.
And the game plan will not change. Like you go to the air. If he tries to go to the air with Darley, I think that's either going to be a trade or it's going to go in Darley's favor because of the range factor.
Exactly. Yeah, he's got one of the best jump Cs in the game. Nice combo.
Was he recovering from the fireball still?
Yeah, he was.
Damn.
That did so much damage, Hell Pockets.
Yeah, he's in trouble now. He doesn't really have any. Okay. I think Royal Psycho got lucky there possibly because Clorox really just gave him that opportunity, jumping in his face like that.
Oh, nice.
Okay, there it is again with the jump heavy. Just that plasma blade recovery is absolutely betraying Royal Psycho right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
That was a big opportunity right there.
So scary. Oh, finds it!
Yeah, you gotta do that, bro.
And again now, Clorox finds himself forcing out the Rage Explosion very early on in this final round. Royal Psycho playing with his back against the wall already.
Royal Psycho just needs one more round just to stay alive here. But already burned one of his most precious resources. Gets the Azuna drop, though.
Sets it up. Good block. And nice call out, though, on the jump. And now you see Clorox flashing red. Kind of hard to see. And there it is again.
He got enough time. Okay. That would have been big damage.
It would have, yeah. So, yeah, I agree with that, yeah.
All right, no need to take to the air because that's going to be decent. I will take the knockdown every day in this situation.
Royal Psycho manages to even it up and actually has the advantage now coming back from such a terrible situation.
Royal Cycle also just living by the skin of his teeth on some of these interactions.
Yeah, dude, the way he's been infighting so effectively with Galper, he's so good at that. Nice.
Yep.
Catches Florox overextend. Wow.
The man is waking up.
I just want to, again, go over how ridiculously well Royal Cycle played up close against Darley. That is not your comfort zone, no matter which character you are, basically. But he made it look like it was easy.
Yeah, and Clorox was definitely playing, as far as we can tell, like pretty well in this case because it was working for him up until that specific point.
Yeah, honestly, it just came down to Royal Cycle made a series of very great reads at the end of that round. Nice block on the overhead.
All right, I think Clorox right now might be feeling the pressure just a little bit. Taking a lot of damage. That neutral jump no longer paying off just as much as it was before. And Royal Cycle might have the read on some of this on this pattern maybe.
Yeah, it's certainly possible.
Yeah,
okay, you're right.
He's starting to.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you called it, Hell Pockets.
Yo, really?
He said. Oh my
God,
goodness. Clorox, it feels like he's kind of falling apart at the seams. Royal Cycle kind of bouncing around in his chair.
Well, I think Clorox had one gear that was working for him the entire time, and now Royal Cycle's just like, if you can't adjust beyond that, we're done here.
All right, now you see Royal Cycle disengaging quite frequently. Content to play from this far.
Well, that was a really ugly way to end that round, so I mean, like, I don't blame him.
Oh my gosh, great run under. That was amazing. And then, oh my god, this guy is
He's in there. He's like, I put you in a situation, you're going to neutral jump immediately because I'm this close to you, and I'm just going to grab you every time. Dude, I've never seen adaptation so quickly as I've seen it today. Royal Cycle living up to the name right now.
Yeah, he's just inside of Clorox's head right now. An impressive feat because, you know, it's hard to read what Clorox is going to do sometimes.
It is, but that's at the same time. Wow! I think Clorox has shown the neutral jump too many times. I mean, like, at 9 times out of 10, I think Royal Cycle feels like if I throw something out that blows up a jump from that distance, even if I'm far away, I'm probably going to hit him.
And now has him in the corner. This is where he wants him. Is he? Oh, he opts to spend it already. This is not going to make back that health difference, but it's going to take him a lot of the way there.
I do believe Galper can still air throw even without the weapon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Oh,
tried
he went
to go
for it.
there, yeah.
You're right. Okay.
Oh, he went for the pickup, and it's okay, it's okay.
A lot of damage for it, though. 9 seconds remain on the clock. Royal Cycle might be trying to just blame it out again. But, oh my gosh!
My God, what a call out!
4 seconds left.
No
oh my
way.
god, he went for the surf.
Oh! The cow surf betrays the master.
That's so unfortunate. He missed time. The way Royal Cycle rolled made him mistime it. It's very emotional, it looks like Royal Cycle is. He looks very pleased with himself.
Oh, man, somebody get that dude some water.
That was to make top 8, I believe.
I believe that he made top 8 losers from that. And well earned.
Yes. So the hometown hero for Chicago making it.
Yo, who we giving a shout out to?
He is that dude.
In the night.
Right?
Right?
Cool. Good stuff, Royal Cycle, man.
I think I'm a fan, bro.
Okay.
I think I'm a fan.
Yeah, me too. So we're hearing word from our producer that this upcoming match is the final match of the night.
On stream. There are going to be some matches being played off stream right now, but this will be the last one for the stream. And the other two losers side picks will be made apparent later on tonight, and we'll be watching them tomorrow.
Yeah. So it says here that Healing Vision won over NJN, formerly known as Nick Cool. 2-0 off the stream if you guys at home are following along. And Scrub Cybot versus my friend Alzarath, one of the New York homies. That's going to be playing off stream, unfortunately. I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But coming up, we've actually got Ghost the Trinity going up against Instinct, a player that I'm actually not familiar with.
And I believe they're from France.
Yes, from France it seems. Let me see. Okay, my cheat sheet does not have Instinct on it, so I am very curious to see what Instinct has to bring to the table.
All right, well, they're walking up to the stage right now. I imagine that Instinct, despite not knowing or having seen him all weekend, obviously did the work to get to this position. So can't wait to see what they got.
Yeah, yeah. Likewise. I mean, they must have played their heart out in order to make it this far.
What character is it, though? This might be the only real question mark, because I think we've had a pretty good read on all the other players on stream and what characters they play.
Exciting. I'm on the edge of my seat, Hell Pockets.
Well, dude, do people still play Shizumaru?
Yeah, he's still considered very good.
Okay.
But
I have the flashbacks of the Shizu army.
yeah.
That's Evo Japan.
Yeah. I mean, for whatever reason, I think a lot of the currently active players aren't really playing him. But I mean, who knows? Maybe once Rollback comes back, some people pick him up.
Yeah, I remember that being some of his more advanced tech pretty much required on-the-spot timing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean the instant float stuff. That stuff's, yeah, that stuff's tough.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad we don't have to call Shizumaru because there's a lot to explain, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot going on there, but it's very fun. Oh, it's a homie. Okay.
Yeah, okay. One of your brothers.
Yeah, man.
Yashimaru, of course, a character with, basically he just has like a good Samsho toolkit. He's got good pokes, and he's got a double jump. Actually, the only character that has one.
Yeah, and now also an air projectile that can be double jumped out of, and you can actually throw 2 of them now.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite new tools to use with Yashimaru.
Yeah,
great range also.
Oh, wow, made the Tsubame whiff, but didn't punish, and Ghost looking pretty good. Oh, wow, that's going to be a punish. Wait a minute. Ghost.
No, that doesn't hit standing opponents.
I think he wanted to do the super, maybe, to punish, then got that instead. Either way,
no.
Ghost is up very quickly against Instinct. Instinct had so many great opportunities that he just let slip through his fingers.
Yeah, and right now, if you're gonna get punished for that. But if he hits him with that Wind Tree Cuffs, he actually gets a pretty nasty follow up, pretty much anywhere on the screen.
All right, Instinct so far has been taking a lot of risks, arguably unnecessarily, and it's been getting him hurt quite a bit.
Yeah, he has a great button just for what is? Okay.
Wow, and a great retreating jump B from Ghost.
Okay, Instinct right now playing a very unorthodox Yashimaru and just basically hanging himself out to dry here.
Yeah. He's doing a lot of things that are very risky. That's all I can really say, that's what's happening.
Yeah, and you don't need to do that with Yasha. He's got, the 5M is great.
Yeah,
you know?
He's got the standing M. He's got the standing heavy if you are feeling it. He's got the great jump buttons and the double jump. I mean, you can play neutral with him and plays very patiently. He can hang with Ukyo, actually.
I think he can too, but I also don't think he needs to play that much air game against Ukyo because Ukyo doesn't really have the reversal factor,
Right.
He's not baiting out a DP.
Right. We did see him successfully bait the Tsubame, but he just wasn't ready to punish.
Wasn't ready for it. Yeah, and that wasn't the first time either. There was definitely some opportunities that he had that were basically gift wrap for him, and did not take them.
I like the way Ghost has been using the jump C to catch. Again, you see that?
Yeah. See, like when he goes up in the air like that and then commits to the double jump, that means he only has one way to go back down.
Exactly.
There's no mix there.
Oh, big opportunity, but nothing.
He can actually full screen weapon flip technique right now just to get some chip damage. But he keeps going, closing the distance to places where I actually don't think Yashimaru is super comfortable. I mean, he has the close 5M that leads to the stab special, but we haven't really seen Instinct go for that at all. There we go. Okay. No, he got greedy.
Yeah. All right, gets the overhead, has him in the corner, kind of lets him out for free.
Big jump C heavy.
I like this, though. He needs to play at this spacing a little bit more.
I do like it, too, but he's also, like you said, taking a lot of risks. And yes, more
great.
Of that.
Yeah, that was a great
That move is so good.
And a great 5C anti-air. And Instinct now looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
You would have been all right. Okay, but he would have lived through that series.
Yeah, I agree. I disagree with the Rage Burst. I agree with you.
And now he has to depend on neutral, which Yashimaru can do pretty well.
I mean, yeah, he can, but he hasn't really been playing it.
Yeah, he hasn't been showing that to us yet.
Yeah.
It's getting better. The game plan's getting a little tighter, but I also think it's a lot of preemptive maneuvers.
Yeah.
And he's hoping that Ghost is there when the weapon's out. Oh!
Almost. Instinct. Kind of on his final legs here. In the corner, has to fight his way out.
Oh, looking for that deflect. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of Yashins there would have probably done a 5B.
Yeah.
Nice. That burp, well placed. We need more of that instinct. More of that.
That's okay, more of that, too. That's such a great down heavy, man. And it's a low, too.
Honestly, he's adapting very well to the way Ghost likes to play as the set moves on. But again, it's so late into the set, it might be a little too late.
Yeah, and he just kind of threw himself into a buzzsaw there.
Unfortunate. Yeah, instinct. All the way from France. Unfortunately, going to be eliminated by the New York homie, Ghost the Trinity.
That's awesome, though, man. We get to see such a diverse top 8. I mean, yeah, sure, a lot of Juves, but still pretty good picks all around.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what goes down tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I am also very much looking forward to it. Honestly, I think, man, it's such a bummer that we can't see the Scrub Saibot versus Alzarath match, man. But as soon as we get those results, we will be sure to communicate them to you if we're still on the air by that time.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna take a look at the bracket here soon. You guys remember we've got the winner's side. We've got Tao versus Taki Tonfa.
Oh, I guess it looks like it's filled out then.
Oh, it is. Okay, so it looks like Scrub beat my boy Alzarath. Unfortunate for me. Good for Scrub though.
Yeah, good for Scrub. He's got and more than likely, like you said, could see Scrub and Andy again in the grand finals.
That would be my pick for sure, because the way I see it, let's see. I mean, Scrub Saibot versus Ghost. In my heart of hearts, I would like Ghost to take it because that's my boy, the local homie. But Scrub, I feel like the way that their history has been, I feel like he's got it.
Okay, but at the same time, it's anyone's game.
Yes.
So obviously, there's been great history between the players here and how they've done against each other. But at the same time, no top 8 is ever the same as another.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Also in the loser side, we've got Royal Psycho versus Healing Vision. That's going to be interesting. I really dig that Amakusa, and I'm super excited to watch more of it tomorrow in the top 8. And winner's side, of course, you guys already know. We got Andy OCR, we got Taki, we got Tao.
And I believe we also had why am I blanking on
I am
this?
blanking too. I'm blanking hard, but it's okay. You guys remember, you guys can access the Start GG at home, and you'll know. We're gonna run the top 8 tomorrow, actually.
4:30 p.m. I believe.
4:30 p.m. Yeah. And it's gonna be here on the FunkyP channel, so be sure to bookmark this page. Be sure to favorite it, or what's it? Yeah, I think favorite or follow.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe. You mean subscribe to the channel.
That's how much I know about streaming.
What kind of Twitch streamer are you?
I know, right? I gotta get my Twitch game up.
You're about to say like and subscribe. Like, God.
Anyways, hey, we killed enough time, so we are going to get out of here. Be sure, again, tune in tomorrow for the top 8. Hell Pockets, it was a pleasure.
Always, man.
So, thanks for watching. Take care.